I thought, you know what? I finished work. It's Friday. It is now 3:45. I finished work at 2 o'clock. It's taken that long to get home. Traffic was bad. Anyway, I was walking back to the parking area from where I was working, and a car drove past me. It was an Audi A3, S3 actually. It was an Audi S3, the 1.8 turbo diesel, turbo version, and as he drove past and he changed gear, I heard a noise that I haven't heard for, I don't think, a long time. It had a dump valve. Now, years and years ago, when people from my era started modifying their cars, dump valves were the thing to have. Every time you change gear, you tss, tss, tss. And you don't hear that so much anymore. Because I was thinking, when was the last time I actually heard of a dump valve when someone was, changing gear as they're driving past me? And I can't remember. And I remember one of the biggest ones was Bailey. Yeah, I remember most of my peers at the time who were modifying their cars, they were always talking about getting a Bailey dump valve, and you'd hit them tss, tss. Whereas nowadays it's more turbo flutter. You hear people when they've modified their cars, they want to get that sound. But what I've not heard is somebody, or is there anybody out there who's got a dump valve and have turbo flutter, and what the hell that sounds like? That'll be interesting. Let me know. Anyway, guys, if you're new around here and you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Lee, also known as the Broke Petrol Head. If you haven't already, please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because it really does help me out, and I'm trying to grow this channel. I'd love to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I can only do that with your help. And also, I'm having a bit of a rant on Fiat, because my wife, I'm going to do a video on this. My wife has a Fiat 500 and she's had it for 6 or 7 years. She really does look after it, but things just keep breaking, and they break for no reason. So since she's had it, and I know my wife takes care of her car because, obviously live with her, she's had the front diff changed because it wore itself out. Both doors, when you open it, the handles, they both disintegrated. She's had her dashboard replaced twice. The instrument binnacle, the instrument cluster. When she first got the car, I think within about a month or just less than a month, that decided it didn't want to work no more. And then last year it decided to go again. Like I says, this car's, it's a 2012. It's only got 50, I think about 54,000 miles on it. And like I said, she looks after it, and there's so much stuff that falls apart, and it's expensive because it's Italian. And for some reason, there doesn't seem to be a part supply in England. Every time that she needs something, it has to come from bloody. Let's go and ask Bannon. It has to come from Italy, or it's ridiculous, and it's ridiculously expensive. Also, now her instrument cluster is working fine after the second time, but the mileage is flashing while she's driving. And apparently this is another common fault, because it has so many different common faults. I don't know why they build their cars so cheaply. Italians seem to not be able to do electronics. The Bluetooth integration for the phone, that seemed to decide that it doesn't want to work anymore. Aya here, how you doing? So it seems that doesn't want to work anymore, and it drained the battery. So the other day, after the snow, which is a week today, and it is absolutely gorgeous outside, a little bit cold, but gorgeous anyway. The battery died on Monday, so she tried to go to work. Philip Longworth, how you doing? Tried to go to work, and battery was dead. So called out the RAC, and they came and had a look at it. Says, yeah, battery's dead. Did some Googling about what's going on, because she told me like a few days before, about a week before, that her on her instrument cluster, the mileage odometer that tells her how many miles it's got is flashing. And I'd never heard of that before. Even the RAC guy had never heard of that before. Apparently, that's a sign that the Blue, it's called Blue and Me, which is the interface for the Bluetooth module. Apparently that's knackered, and when that gets knackered, it drains the battery. So tomorrow I'm going to have to take that out. So that's going to be a video coming. So if you'd like to see that video, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So yeah, so that's my job tomorrow that I wasn't looking to do, but if I'm going to do it, I might as well make content on it. So yeah, a bit of a rant for that. Also, I had an idea, and I want to know what you guys think or your thoughts on it, that this channel is monetized and I really want to grow this channel. And I also want to buy a new car this year, or I'd like to buy a new car this year. So I thought that every month I will give an update on how much I've earned. And at the end of the year, whatever I've got, or however much I've earned through AdSense and donations and any other kind of help that anyone wants to give. So if you want to join the members area, go ahead. It's I have 2 tiers. I think one's $3.99 and one's $4.99. I'll be doing monthly videos there and monthly lives on that. So that'll be amazing if you'd like to support the channel, or just, like, again, subscribe to the channel, because it really does help out the channel, and watch previous videos, because every time you watch a video, it helps expose the channel to some more and if you also hype the channel as well, that also pushes the channel to more people who may like it. So that also is another way of helping out the channel. So like I was saying, I'm thinking of seeing how much I can make throughout the year. So anyone watching videos, like I say, donations and all that stuff, and then at the end of the year, have a running tally throughout the year and see how much we end up with, and whatever we end up with, see what we can buy for that. If it's not 12 quid, because who knows, I could end up with just 12 quid at the end of the year. I could end up with 100. That might be another video for the start of next year. See if I can buy a car for 100 quid that's actually working. So yeah, I thought that would be an interesting thread throughout the year to see how much I can earn through YouTube, and probably look to buy another car at the end of the year. So that could be interesting. What do you think, guys? Do you think that's something interesting, or is that just rubbish and just don't even bother? Let me know. Anyway, I have a video coming out later on today for a car meet, and it was an absolutely gorgeous Morgan V8, and it sounds absolutely amazing. So if you haven't subscribe to the channel, watch that video. It's coming out at 5 o'clock. I post my videos at 5 o'clock on Fridays now. If you've just joined me, my name is Lee. Channel's called The Broke Petrol Head. And so yeah, just a quick few thoughts while I was driving home, and it's Friday, so why not? Also, I saw an absolutely stunning E36 behind me as I was just about to pull into my road, and I thought, would it be out of pocket to kind of stop, jump out of the car, and then ask him if he'd like to feature the car on the channel? I don't know, because it's a little bit scary for someone like me to jump out of a car and go and knock on somebody's window in the middle of traffic and go, I like your car, would you like to have it on my channel? I don't know, it just seems a bit random. Anyway, it wasn't supposed to be a long live. It was just me having some thoughts, gauging some reactions. So let me know, guys, do you think that my thread through the year, see how much I earn through YouTube and then look to buy another car with it, is that something interesting? Also, I will be at Shedfest at some point I'll be at Shedfest this year. I'll also be at Calvin's Car Diary this year. If you head there and you do see me, come up and say hello. I don't bite. So yeah, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's watched, who's supported, yada yada yada. Please watch the video that comes out tonight, and until next time, take care, stay safe, and I will see you. Thank you, Norwegian King, that means a lot. Thank you very, very much, and until next time, take care, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.